Hasan is a complete idiot. I'm gonna be honest. I've never heard of his name in my life. But today we're gonna react to him. And yeah, shout out to Mori. Credits goes to Mori. Without further ado, let's just get straight to it. Cause I don't know who's Hasan. Apparently that's Hasan. Let's just see what's going on with him.
All right, so they're saying Hasan is mad at people for enjoying the new game Pragmata. You know, the new game with I guess the android guy and the little girl, Diana. You know, the common consensus here is from gamers who played the game. They're saying, as a grandfather to a girl, I see nothing wrong with any of this so far in Pragmata. The Hugh-Diana relationship is clearly analogous to a father and a daughter. Anyone saying otherwise is a disturbed person. Some people are, I guess, being weird about the character model, trying to bring like PDFer vibes into it. And then people like Hasanabi are trying to say like gamers shouldn't be, I guess, feeling paternal or maternal instincts from playing the game. Here's his opinion on this.
Bro, at the end of the game, it's just a game. Are we actually arguing over this? It's just a game. Obviously, it's a father and a daughter. The people who made the game, the developers, won't make it a boyfriend girlfriend at a young age. No shit, right? Obviously, it's father and daughter in the game. Developers made that shit. Just play the game and be quiet.
In any case, what is this? Capcom's Pragmata. Wait, did it come out already? Pragmata, it's making thousands of people suddenly want to start a family. You play as Hugh, a soldier, stranded on a ruined lunar research station. His job is protecting the childlike android Diana while fighting rogue AI. It's out already? Is it good? Isn't this like Death Stranding? In one emotional moment, she gives him a crayon drawing of the two of them together as a little family. Even streamers who say at the start they didn't want kids end up breaking down happy in tears. So what's really interesting about this is all of these unfuckable losers in the gaming sphere always talk about like starting families and stuff. And I don't understand like why this has become a thing that they care about. Like, if you're a gamer, you should care about things that you actually experience. You should care about things that you actually enjoy, right? If you're a lonely gamer who has never been around a woman and will never have sex with a woman, why do you care?
My thing is, no, do you care that gamers, either men or women, with the supposed interest in now possibly having a child one day because they're playing through a game, and I'm going to show you guys video game footage of an android guy, a man, and a little girl, a daughter, I suppose, analogous to like The Last of Us or, you know, I guess Death Stranding in some ways. Why?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, this game looks like shit. I swear to God, this game doesn't look fun at all. Gamers actually play that game? Bro, I think one day I'm gonna do a YouTube gaming video, me playing this. I wanna see what's the hype about.
Why are you mad that that's prompting paternal or maternal instincts in people, you know? But why is that a bothersome to Hasan? I don't get it. You know, and apparently the game sold 1 million units in just 2 days. Additionally, apparently Reddit mods are now removing posts and banning people from subreddits for praising and enjoying Pragmata, which is just crazy. Like, why? Anyways, back to Hasan's shit opinions.
Why do you...
I'm so sorry, I was looking on my phone for the Pragmata game. I want to see how fucking insane it is to sell 2 million or 1 million in 2 days. That's not normal. That is not normal.
You care about having children or like riding for having children? Like, if they changed hot Cheetos, if they changed the recipe of hot Cheetos, if they changed the recipe of like, I don't know, Dr. Pepper or something, and you freaked out about that, that makes sense, right? Like, that's precisely what your life is about.
Now, what the fuck does this have to do with anything, Hasan? Not trying to be biased, but like, what does that have to do with anything? Come on, man.
But as far as like LARPing about starting families and whatnot, this is something that I never understand.
Bro, it's because, first of all, we live in a day and age where birth rates are incredibly low. People are disconnected, and any semblance of, you know, something that triggers the primal genetic DNA encoded instinct to protect a child, for most of us who are not weirdos, if it's in a video game or a piece of media like movie or TV shows, we're going to feel that. We're going to connect through that through millions of years of evolution. I fail to see how Hasan, as a grown-ass man, 34-year-old by the way, can't understand that most human beings have
30 fucking 4. Yo, I think at this point you and Pokemon need to get married and start getting kids, gang. That's enough. You already made millions. She made millions. Invest them in a business. Grow it even more. Get this over with, okay? Come on. You can't be doing that. You can't actually be doing that to yourself. I'm sorry.
natural paternal and maternal instincts, especially when playing a video game. The Last of Us was the perfect example for that. If anybody played through the full game of The Last of Us, you felt Joel and his connection to Ellie. Although what he did ultimately pretty much fucking ended the world, you understood why he did what he did. It's very simple. I just, Hasan, again, how do you not understand this?
It just doesn't make any sense to me.
It makes perfect sense, bro.
Because it's just not something that you're going to experience ever for your life, for the rest of your life, right?
Bro, he's saying there's no hope for these gamers, bro. He's acting like these gamers or people. I mean, I'm a gamer. First of all, the stereotype that people who play video games or enjoy story mode games or PvP games, the stereotype that people who play video games or enjoy story mode games or PvP games, whatever the MMORPGs, that they get no kind of physical interaction, or they never had girlfriends or boyfriends, or that they're just fat slobs or chuds, or who literally have no human interaction, just needs to go. Second of all, again, people have the natural paternal and maternal instincts. Most people do, not everybody, when engaging with media with a father or someone who symbolizes a father and a daughter or son in a piece of media, in a movie, TV show, video games, comic books. We can see that dynamic. It's very natural. This is where these dynamics and these tropes come from because of, again, millions of years of evolution. Hasan acting like gamers now all of a sudden because they're gamers lose that genetic DNA encoded instinct is telling. Top comment.
Yo, chat, isn't Hasan also a gamer? Technically, because you stream, and obviously you won't just stream IRL or reactions, you sometimes stream games when you have to. Like, technically you're making fun of yourself. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know really. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Here says he seems like a really nice, well-adjusted person. Very nice indeed. Another person said, I don't understand how someone could be so fundamentally broken that this is their reaction to such a simple, relatable concept. Literally, bro. Here he is, guys.
I will say, Japanese game, putting a child in there.
Of course.
You're playing with fire.
The PDF for allegations. So my.
Don't get mad at me for saying this, but I feel like any Japanese game you put like a child.
Oh my God. Get your mind out the gutter, man.
Let
me ring the bell again.
It's gonna invite.
I gotta ring the bell on this guy.
Maybe the worst possible.
Okay, now we're going into a bit more stupid details. We don't want to go through that details. Let's just stick to the positivity, eh? Talk about the gamers. Don't prick up childs and Japanese, please, man.
Fandom.
Another bell for this guy.
I know it's not like that. I'm sure the game is not like that, but there will be people who take it like that.
Bruh, another bell for this guy. 4 bells, bro.
That's 4 bells in a row. That is 4 bells in a row. Yo, Hasan, just quit. Just quit. Really, just go home. Just go home. 4 bells in a row, that's a world record for Mori. He's never done it to any streamer but you. At this point, as I said, go start a family with Pokemon. That's the best solution you have. That is the best solution you have. 4 bells? Nah.
Hasan, get your mind out the gutter. Let me pull my guy up here. He made a tweet about this. Straight from Kaida, Khalil Too Short on Twitter. He said, I don't know, man. If you look at the little girl in Pragmata and your first thought is some pedo shit, then maybe you're the pedo. The screenshot. Very cute little girl. Clearly you want to protect her. She's a part of the story mode, the storyline. She's a sidekick to the Android guy. I'm actually planning on buying the game. I'm not sure if I should get a PS5 again. Sold mine like 2 years ago. A friend of mine told me I should get a PC, but I like story mode games, especially ones that are plot driven and, evoke emotions. Now, anybody sexualizing this image is great. Like, you need to be locked up. And that, again, Hasan is implying that gamers would even have this as a standard thought. Oh, look at Kai right there. Holy shit, poor dog. Is just insane to me. Of course, the dog is probably exhausted, beyond fatigued of all of Hasan's shit opinions about basically anything. Someone said he's right though. Chances are with this game, as fun as it is, corny ass dialogue makes you want to be a parent at the ripe age of 30 something. Chances are you will likely never and probably shouldn't reproduce. Brother, first of all, that's a wild assumption that someone by the time that they're 30, first of all, it's a wild assumption that most gamers don't want to have children. That's crazy. That stereotype again is retarded. Most of my friends who play video games were basically all in their 20s. I do have some friends in their 30s, some slight older than that, all want to have kids, get married, or be in a relationship, build a home. They are gamers. I don't understand this rhetoric here.
Yo, personally, get kids when you finish your mission. Like, if your mission, for example, is to make it as a big content creator and you get paid for it well and you make money out of it, Boom, done. You completed your mission. You became a successful creator, just like Ashwa Spira Kasanat. You do your thing, then get kids. It's not that hard. You're famous. You could pull any woman, marry her, go for it. Just go on. It's not that hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's how I think everyone should be applying it. If you want to have kids, finish what you want to do alone. Then if you're ready, go for it. That's simple. But if you don't want to, it's understandable. I don't know why people hating on that too.
Both male and female friends. What is this stereotype? Some people don't think about kids earlier in their life because of childhood trauma or economic disparity. Some people can't afford kids, not especially in this economy. Another person said, meanwhile, he himself is 34 and is still childless despite having all the money and fame in the world and having sex over others. Talk about projections, Hasan. LOL, this dude makes actual leftists look bad, sadly, with his tone-deaf reactions. I mean, hey man, Hasan, he's the ambassador, right, of leftist politics, at least on Twitter and social media, Twitch, and everything in between. Here we have another screenshot. Someone said, funny how y'all only have paternal instincts for a child with a model woman's face plastered on it. Make her look like an actual kid with missing teeth, short hair, bare face, snot, and see if those instincts kick in the same. This game openly caters to pedos. The gaslighting is over. And I just gotta say, people, get your minds out the gutter. I'm pretty sure if the game had this face for the kid, it would probably trigger a lot more paternal and maternal instincts. I don't know why, the devs decided to do this, but clearly in both photos, this is a child or obviously meant to be one. Again, if you immediately see this character, Diana, and immediately think of anything PDF or related, you're a sick I'm sorry. One creator, Tectone.
David. Just saying. David. I don't want to bring it up, but David type of shit I see.
When he posted a picture with this girl playing the game, starting up the game, he said, please, God, let this work with this photo. And at first, I didn't get it until I read the comments. I'm like, oh, okay. This is supposed to trigger baby fever, huh? Like, if this actually works. But yeah, I mean, a lot of women are playing this game, and their reactions are kind of funny. Here we have this one. Someone said, Pragmata might be the most effective start a family have kids message I've ever seen. With this reaction here.
She is so cute, and I don't even like kids, but I like her.
She's so cute, and I don't even like kids, but I like her.
Thanks for talking to me all the time.
Did she give me a gift?
Ta-da!
Wow.
Is this supposed to be when we first boarded the train?
Yeah, that's kind of good. Look at her reaction.
Yo, don't give me that reaction, because you know exactly what's gonna happen. You said you don't like kids, but you like her. All right? If you think about it, do you think your kid will do that? Your kid is out, it's gonna cry 24/7. It's gonna make troubles. Do you think it's gonna do that? Maybe after like 5 or 6 years. All right, let's not assume. Maybe you might get a good kid, maybe a bad kid. We don't know.
Normal reaction, by the way. Adorable. This is what Hasan hates. Hasan hates gamers who don't have children.
She hung it up. So adorable.
I just fail to see how Hasan can't understand reactions like this from supposedly gamers who will never start or have kids and start families.
Holy shit.
Here we have this one from this VTuber. Her reaction here.
I'm so proud of you, Diana! I'm so proud of you. Everybody clappy for her. I do my part. I know I do.
Look at that. I mean, yeah. So this is a normal reaction that anybody would have. You know? Like, this is a father, his daughter, obviously a dynamic like that. Clearly, she's a droid, by the way. She's a robot. She's not real, but still. You know.
All right, VTuber, you need to calm down. We want to see the scene that they're all talking about. Please. By the way, someone tell me how much is this game. I might actually go ahead and stream me playing this. I'm being serious. I might stream me playing this game.
I'm counting on you, kiddo.
So, maternal instincts. This is natural. Hasan, for some reason, can't grasp that concept.
Yes.
There's another one here.
She's so cute.
If Hasan thinks that this is disgusting, then I feel like he is one of those TikTok Sigma boys over here who thinks everything isn't cute or cool. I'm just saying, this is an average TikToker motherfucker over here. I'm just speaking. Who thinks like alpha and sigma shit, stuff like that.
You, Diana, you, Diana, you, Diana, you, Diana.
Yeah, I'm definitely. I'm buying this game. So yeah, you guys get the point. You guys get the point. Yeah. I don't know, man. Guy clearly has a problem. He's bitter, man. I don't know. Hasan, what's been going on lately, brother? And again, the fact that Reddit, PlayStation, r/PlayStation, the subreddit is banning people for saying good things about the game or mods, and that is just damning. It says a lot. Speaks volumes. I mean, of course, any, you know, cute daughter and father dynamic is, especially if it's a well-made game with a story-driven plot, is going to sell millions within the first month, of course. And I'm not saying you gotta like the game or, you know, you have to love the concept, but anybody who actually hates the concept or, you know, has like vitriol towards the game itself for reasons that seem to be related to, I guess, anti-natalism, hating children, or hating the dynamic of a father bonding with his daughter, seek therapy, I guess. Clearly you're traumatized, you're hurting on the inside. Here we have one tweet. Someone said, according to a fan theory, Capcom's Pragmata is secretly Japan's clever way or clever plan to fight its birth rate crisis. You play as a spacesuit wearing space dad protecting cute little Diana. Their wholesome father-daughter bond is so touching that many players say the game actually makes them feel real paternal instincts and want kids. Japan just hit a new record low with only 706,000 births in 2025. The fertility rate is still stuck around 1.2 despite billions spent on incentives, and the replacement rate, if you want to keep a steady population, needs to be 2 to replace the father, the man, and the mom, the woman. So if you're at 1.2, simple math, simple equation, it's really quite simple. You're going to eventually be extinct.
Okay, the video ended. All right. I don't know if this game is the type of game to like actually really make me consider having a kid. I don't know if that's a bit too hyped, but the game is hyped. We should try it out. Anyways, hope you guys did enjoy that video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, turn on those post notification, and without further ado, hope you guys have a blessing and a fantastic day. See you guys on the next one. Peace.